Okay, my Super One food haul. I got 2 strawberries. These ones are really big. That one was big. This one had some big ones too. I got some grapes because I'm obsessed with those still. I got 2 things of cheese because those were on sale. I got some cheese sticks because my friend tried wrapping bacon and cooking them and said they were good, so I'll try that and see if I like it. Got some smoked cheddar. They didn't have any lawned or blocks. They just had these short ones. And then I don't think I've tried the vegan version of this. It wasn't bad, but I want to try the cheese version. They say vegan diet doesn't really help you, or I don't know if it helps people lose weight or not, but I do a little vegan food once in a while. I don't really hate the food. Some of the foods you gotta watch because of the soy stuff, especially in the processed foods, and I'm eating processed foods, but regardless. But anyways, I got summer sausage. I got Polish sausage. These 2 are actually on sale. 2 grand porks for Rosie, and yeah, you can give this to your dog. You put her in her homey dog food because her allergies have been going down, which is a good thing. I put her back on rice and potatoes. She got a little fat off that, but she's got to walk again. I don't know if she had arthritis or something. A friend gave me medication to give to her, so I'm trying to help her. I got a whole chicken. I actually found this was the cheapest one they had, but otherwise they basically had other ones. Because I'm trying to like cook this theme chicken once in a diabetic cookbook. I never threw the diabetic cookbook away because it had those Monte Criscos. It's where you take the bread and you turn it over and cook it. Then you sprinkle a little sugar on it. Those are really good. I kept that cookbook and never got rid of it. And this, I got 2 summer squashes for a recipe I'm going to show. I don't remember the cookbook back when I lived with my mom, but my mom was, well, cut the story short, my mom was abusive towards me. I don't want to talk about it, so I don't talk to her anymore. She's just a thief and a narcissist from what I learned in 2022. We'll leave it at that. Anyways, this is the recipe that I got out of her cookbook back when I lived with her and for a while. And it's a garden taco rice. I use the yellow squash like she did. You can have this, and the picture's not colored. You could actually have this with a, on its own as a dish. Or you can actually have it with chips, which is really good. I'm going to try it in a taco salad, see what I think of it. But it's really good. And anyways, I got chicken breasts. I got 2 of them. I got a small one that I put underneath the big one, and a big one, because I still have chicken breasts in my freezer. Some of the unfinished recipes I didn't cook, but that's okay. As long as I cook most of them, I guess, is what I'm trying to do. That's why I need the yellow squash. The cantaloupe was on sale. It's a miracle. Rosie's not going to be getting celery sticks with peanut butter. She's been having accidents. I put like a sheet on my bed, and it's not like she has diarrhea or anything, but she actually accidentally pooped. Because vegetables do give you, like, if you're constipated, you just eat your vegetables and you go to the bathroom like you, yeah, I give her too many vegetables and you go to the bathroom like you haven't seen a bathroom in years. The treats I'm going to be trying her on, I don't think she's got a grain allergy yet or anything like that. I still got bananas. And I'm going to give her, like, these peanut butter banana ones. Try those with her. I bought some silicone molds to make the peanut butter coconut ones. Like, these ones are supposed to help with skin and stuff like that. And allergies and stuff, like, I guess it helps with hot spots, as the lady said online, so that's an idea. I got 2 packs of eggs. The eggs were 2 something each at the Super One Foods. Then they were $5 at Walmart, so I got them cheaper there. And I got some green onion, and I know people probably want to run out and buy green onion. And, you know, actually, if you take your green onion and you just cut off what you're using here, just like up to here, what you do is you take a tall glass jar and make sure the white part is covered by a jar, and by a jar of water roughly, and you stick it in your fridge. I accidentally forgot it was growing in my fridge one time, and it went all the way up to my fridge, and it was like a little tree growing in my yard, or my fridge. It was kind of funny. But yeah, you can reproduce that from the white parts. You just leave a little green on there. That's what I do normally. Make sure you clean out the water every day, like rinse the water up and put new water in there, otherwise it gets grubby and gummy. I bought 2 things of golden potatoes. I still have some golden potatoes, but I needed a 3-pound bag, so I thought I'll get 2 because I'm going to need one for breakfast hash browns, I think. It's a casserole dish by somebody, I can't remember her whole name. She creates crock pot recipes and stuff. I got 2 Gala apples. I'm thinking of taking the seeds because I know you can, I know in the Michigan area that you can grow Gala apples. My neighbor told me you can, so I'm going to cut these open. I'm going to eat these, obviously. I still got apples. In case anybody's wondering about my apples, I had a ton of apples. I don't remember if I showed that in a video haul. I actually ended with some apples. I had to make mostly desserts with those. Those people gave me 2 dang things of apples. You could load a potato gun and defend yourself with the doctors. Keep a doctor, or you could shoot the doctors away with all the apples I had. About 10 of them went bad, but I made like apple pie and apple pie bars, so I got rid of most of them, so that's good. ate them down. I'm going to be getting rid of that white container downstairs. It's a freezer container anyways. Rambling here, but I got some stuffing, and it costed $6. At Pat's, it was flipping 8 something. On the internet, they're $5 a piece off Amazon, but you got to pay the shipping, so I just try to keep some stuffing on hand for, like, crock pot cooking, like green beans and stuff. I've done that with the chicken, the green beans. It's like a chicken green bean gravy type dish, and it's really, really good. It's like a stuffing mixture. It's really good. I like to have that once in a while. I know processed foods aren't the best thing for you, but I choose the healthiest ones I think are healthy. I'm not a doctor. I got some Brenton crackers. I haven't had these in a while. I always make sure the gluten-free ones. I wish they put them in bigger boxes, no offense. You have those to snack on. I got an orange juice if I want to speak English. Anyways, apple juice is what I meant to say. This one was on sale. I saw they had jelly beans on sale, and I know most of the Jelly Bellies are gluten-free. So far, I haven't came across a gluten one yet. They had Cold Stone ice cream. I never tried that. No, and I got some, this to go with those, with that recipe. It called for stewed tomatoes, so I got 2 cans just in case I want to make another batch of it. These last 2 items would have cost or counted as a brand club item, but they don't, because you have to either buy it off Amazon or link it through your account, the online accounts. You can scan the receipts on Walmart and it'll read it on there, which I don't think that's stupid. They should have it where they take pictures. But the Kraft mac and cheese, I never seen the gluten-free version of this. I'm just going to taste test it. The Zevia would have been another one too, but like I said, they're not going to have it to where you take a picture of the receipt. That would make you any store, because then you can buy these items at cheaper stores and stuff, you know, save a little money instead of all these places. Kind of like Ibotta only lets you not use coupons, so I don't bother doing ibotta items from this store because it's a coupon-based store and they don't want you saving money, I guess. But they don't give you that much money for the items. Got the story short. Anyways, I'll be back with my Walmart video. Sorry about the complaining. It just happens. Time for my Walmart haul. I got 2 raisins, like I always do. I like raisins. And I bought only 3 tomato paste. I keep my tomato paste, and I bought 4 sauces. I always keep these in groups of 5 in my pantry. So I have them on hand, so I have a bunch of them. Otherwise, I gotta go to the store in town, and that's more expensive. I got some all-purpose flour. I need a backup bag of that. Doesn't hurt to have backup ingredients. I was out of pecans because I think I made some trail mix that was really good, and I had to make my own sweet versions because I added sugars that were like stevia-based and coconut flour. I don't think all the sugars are evil in the book here. I bought some diced tomatoes in case I want to make some queso rice or queso mac and cheese I just made not too long ago. Almost out of it. This gravy, I don't think I've had this one. The country one, no, but I've had 4 brown ones. This one's new to me. But there's 4 brown ones I bought. I normally just make gravy from broth, but I'm doing packaged gravy once in a while. It's okay for crock pot meals and stuff like that. I have lightly salted pistachios. And I also have 2 unsalted peanuts. I couldn't get these in the dollar store. People keep buying all the stuff out of the dollar store, I swear. I got 4 ground beef. I have 12. This will make 12 pounds total. I know that's a lot for one person and a dog, but the dog eats the ground pork and all that jazz and stuff like that. But I basically have to have my this is the only thing I'm eating grass-fed. I got my low sodium bacon. I got 4 of these because one of these you're supposed to use in a recipe for a low-carb pizza crust that you use with the bacon, some sausage, I guess, ground beef or whatever, and I'm going to use sausage for that. I only was planning on buying 2 packages of these. They're the Apple and Eve, but since they sold them 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, okay, let me see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it's 12 pack of juice, so I won't run out of any. I keep mine in an old Amazon box, so roughly that's how many I had left. But to treat my sugar, I have to have something. I try not to go to candy bars unless it's an emergency. I have 2 blackberries because I'm obsessed with those. I got 2 cauliflower rices. Wasn't really planning on buying these, but I decided to have 2 on hand. I'm going to try some low-carb recipes. I'm really picky with these cauliflower rices. I like them with cheese sauce and stuff, but I'm trying to find some other alternatives I could stand. I have 4 cauliflowers stacked on each other, just like the broccoli. I needed peas for an old recipe in the diabetic cookbook I was mentioning. That's the one I'm going to do, that chicken recipe I never tried before, but it's an old cookbook. I like that one because it has a Monte Cristo recipe. I never want to get rid of it. So I got the peas for the tuna noodle casserole, which is easy to make. I got 2 corn. That's for that dip with the squash I mentioned in my other haul. I got 2 almond milks that I needed because I always make sure I have 4 on hand. So I have like one of them's open. I guess the 5th one's open. I like to keep 4 backup. You know, I like to be safe because of all the prices. And I have real bacon bits, pure maple syrup, Richard's peanut butter for Rosie. Like I said, her treats are going to change. I've got her cantaloupe because it was on sale. If it's on sale, I'll buy it for her. Okay, these app items are going to get confusing, so I'll grab my list. I think some of these might be fetch items because I know the Kind bars are fetch items. And certain ones, I think the Arm & Hammer toothpaste also, I know that's an Ibotta, Swagbucks, and a Brand Club item, as well as these are being Brand Club items as well. The Crazy Fresh is just an Ibotta item. The Philadelphia is an Ibotta item. I think this may be a Brand Club one too. And I think it's a fetch item. And of course, I think those other apps have that one on there too. I know that the Swagbucks is the toothpaste as well. The Dawn was an Ibotta item, and the Dove would have been an Ibotta item, but it's not, apparently, because I bought a small one. I get the anti-stress because I've been under stress from work a little bit at times. Sometimes work can be stressful. Some people are being lazy and not working, which is horrible. I wish people would snap out of it. It's like ever since that COVID flu, I'm calling it, it's like everybody wants to be lazy. So I know this is a Brown Club item, too. I don't know if it's, I think it might be a fetch item. Like I said, I can't remember all the app items. This one is Brand Club. I'm not sure if it's a fetch item. I don't mention fetch items because I can't tell which ones are there besides the Kind bars and all that. But these ones are Ibotta items. There was the limit of buying 2, so I just decided to buy 2. I'm only buying a certain amount of app items for Ibotta because, like I said, it's too expensive for me. The Annie's one would have been an Ibotta item in the mac and cheese, but they excluded. They're not including the gluten-free, which is pretty stupid in my opinion. They're going to include the Bunny Grams, which are gluten-free. I don't usually buy these, but I don't eat these very often. I try not to. I got an overeating disorder, but I try to eat some of this stuff to keep my sugar up when I'm walking. I got some, they only had 1 bag of chocolate chips left, so now I'm down to 2 bags, and the one that's open, so that's 3 bags roughly. And I got cookies. This one's open because my friend had one. I think this is a fetch item, if I remember correctly, but it's also a Brand Club item, and I'm guessing it's another app item. I'm not remembering which one. The Zevia, of course, is Brand Club item, and it would have been this one I actually got in box. They actually sold at Walmart. I bought an extra one. Yeah, you gotta have a beer in hand once in a while, but I think this soda is better for you. Lots of people badmouth sugar, like I said. I don't think all sugars are evil. I've been losing a little weight, but yeah, sugar can make you gain weight. But these are like plant-based ones. The stevia one is, at least. These ones are Brand Club items. I don't remember if these are fetch, but I think they might be. The Old El Paso is obviously a Brand Club item. I don't know if it's a Swagbuck item, but these ones are Brand Club, and they're not food. The secret ones, and since my friend bought me this mop thing, as a gift, it's really nice of her to do that because it's easier. You just gotta wring it out. Be careful with the plastic. I got an extra head because I don't know if washing it, the washing machine's gonna break the other one. Just have it back up. Stupid little mini flies chasing me. I got another Brand Club item. Don't remember if that's a fetch item. I know this one would be a Merrifield app item. I'm not sure if it's gonna count. My last receipt, it wouldn't count on for some weird reason. If it doesn't count, then I'm not gonna say Merrifield because I don't know if this one's gonna count this time. I mean, it was on the app, but some of these items may be Merrifield for all I know. But the thing is, you know, you can only... I'm just going to say it's mostly... I know it's a Brand Club. It's not a Ibotta this time. These ones are usually Ibotta, but this one was a Brand Club item. I got a package of them. The Brand Club item would be the Mott's Juice. Some of these could be fetch items. Okay, the last things I'm going to show are not app items. Some of these could be, like I said, Swagbucks. They didn't have Siete chips, which is really weird. Okay, this next item, these are just umbrellas I bought. They were $4 a piece at Walmart. So I decided to get 2 because usually they rust on the inside and break. My hat, the one I keep wearing and don't toss out because it's got like a sweat line in it really badly. I'm going to throw it out pretty soon, but I want to find a replacement hat. So I found 2 of them. I got this one, and these ones are the Time and Through. These are actually actually makes good pants and stuff that fit me. Because I'm like about 214 pounds. I have to basically go to bed on time in order to lose weight. It's not just the overeating. I don't always overeat every day. I snack to keep my sugars up or I'll have to decrease my insulin. But I do always eat a snack to be safe though. My other one is a jean jacket one. I don't know if that one's really... I think it's a jean jacket one in black. This one's in blue. So this one was pretty nice too. So yeah, that's all for my haul and everything. And I hope everyone enjoyed the haul. I'm doing the best I can. I can only remember so many apps. What I try to do if I forget to say an app item, I've been doing this. I put check items, which store it has to be. The Ibotta ones have to only be at Walmart because they don't take. I won't do coupons. Plus, they don't even take my coupons anyway. So I only do Ibotta items at Walmart once in a while. My watch is going off. Hold on here. Shut that watch up for a minute. Anyways, and I put the apps that these are, like Brand Club. I'll put the products on here. I have it double-sided. And I add the shopping list and the apps and stuff like this. I mean, yeah, my food, I went through my whole food stamps on I always use my food stamps at Walmart. The problem is they don't want you to be on these food cashback apps. I only use them for the gift cards because I had to buy my shoes, costed $67. They weren't selling them on eBay. They sold them on, because they're so nosy with your account. You have a right to have emergency money. I get, like, dried dates, stuff like that. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I buy, like, dried dates, and I bought these, and I put them in here. I know I got a lot of food in here. Like, I still got a lot of food. I make sure I don't go out of food. I just get what I need. I still have my figs from my last haul. I forgot to make those bars, and I still got a couple raisins in here. But anyways, I got, like, lots of food in here. I got, like, lots of food and stuff. I got pine nuts I could only get on the internet. Because these were a little cheaper on the internet. They want 11 or 12 bucks for a little bag or container of those. It's stupid. I stocked up on walnuts, or, no, cashews, I meant cashews. I call them walnuts. I got, like, lots of different nuts in here. This thing's, like, ready to break on the side right here, but I'm stuck doing that. I got extra jars and stuff down there. Put my apple juice down there. I have, like, lots of food. I know people probably think I'm crazy. They say, oh, you got enough food. I got my almonds there, too, but I make sure I have extra so I don't have to worry. A lot of people say there's a lot of food. I got all my flowers and stuff on the bottom in that box over there. I have my flax seeds, but I don't think it hurts to have extra food. I have, like, emergency. I have unopened spices, like, on my chart and everything. Like, in this box down here, I couldn't put my noodles anywhere else. Yeah, there's tape on the floor because the chair's been going back and forth because that's where my computer's stuck being usually. But I have, like, lots of... I make sure I have lots of cashews. I don't normally eat lots of cashews. I do if I'm hungry enough. I got walnuts. I got certain foods in here. Like, I got another bag of the oats and stuff, but I keep these in stock. The cheapest stuffing I could find was $5, but it was on Amazon, but the shipping made it cost more. So I keep a box under my table because I don't have a pantry, a food pantry like everybody else does. I don't think this is really a crime or anything, or a bad thing. I mean, it's always good to keep a bunch of food in your house. They tell you to stock up on the dry essentials. My favorite noodles are usually the, I think it's pronounced tiki yada, or however you pronounce it. And I make sure I keep, like, a couple noodles on hand. I got 2 of certain noodles, like and then I'll make, like, stuff out of them. I keep it under my table. I know my table's kind of messy. I got emergency jars next door, and that box just fell again. But I don't think it hurts to have extra food. I have enough food to feed people, but it's in case the food hauls ever go, or the food gets to the point where you can't, you know, have extra food on hand and you can't go shopping, then you're going to be screwed. So I keep my dog's pinto beans. This is like the snack part right next to the stove. I put the snack all over here and stuff like that. Rosie's peanut butter stays in the corner. The sleepy time tea potion actually didn't work. And the other thing I was doing, I think the melatonin quit working. But anyways, I got like powdered peanut butter. I got like 1 1/4 of these. I got 2 of these. I have like my stevia. My unopened spices always stay down here. I always make sure I have a double of each. I got nutritional yeast stuff I have on hand. I got a little measuring scale. I know my kitchen's a little messy, but that's okay. People have worse kitchens than I do. I mean, if this house ever gets finished down the road when it gets put in my name, until then I don't tell my family I'm doing anything. Because I don't want them stealing this house and I'll be homeless otherwise. I have like lots of nut butters for Rosie. I got 3 cashew butters. Yeah, I got a lot of food. Yeah, I got 4 almond butters for recipes. I got lots of things in here. It's all organized a different way, but my friend gave me that sesame butter. I gotta figure out what to do with it. The queso blanco dip I didn't eat yet. I mean, I still got a bunch of canned foods. Rosie's foods are usually on here. But like I said, this is okay to show people People might think you're crazy, you're buying too much food. Yeah, I buy a lot of food. The drinks are in case my brothers come over, if they ever get a car. I got like lots of foods, and this is to try and hold my sugar up. Besides, I don't like really drinking sugar and treating it with sugar unless I have to, because you get like a little sugar addiction. But this is like pretty much how the haul on here is. And then I got my vegetables down here. And then I got my fruits in here. This is temporarily being a bin. It's a freezer cold thing where I used to buy 8 pounds of beef for 50 bucks. I don't think people mind seeing it. People probably have worse kitchens that look worse than mine. I got like stuff under there. I got a ice cream machine. I got my popcorn machine that's buried under the dustpan, but there's a plastic bag guarding that machine, so I don't have to clean it 24/7 unless it's really dirty. I got like certain things under there. And I got like a lot of food in my freezer. I know. How are you going to fill out that food? I still got room right here. It's always good to keep a lot of food on hand, because let's say you get sick, and not just with the COVID flu or whatever virus or disease. Technically it's flu, but whatever. And I keep all my stuff. It's not very organized perfectly, but it's always good to have extra food. I still have romaine lettuce left over from last month. Rosie's last celery stick is going to be tonight. But I try to keep this organized as possible. I got my flavored water here. I got my stevia drops and stuff like that, you know. You organize the best you can. My egg organizer thing right there. I usually just open it when I'm got my eggs. It doesn't hurt, and I have my paleo all-purpose flour that's homemade. Instead of buying the normal version. I buy the normal version sometimes when I have those vegan cookies I like that are really good. Like I showed the recipe. I think I showed it on one of their. But otherwise, yeah, I got lots of things. I got this hoisin sauce. I had it for one recipe. It wasn't bad, but I gotta figure out what else is there. I use minced garlic in place of regular garlic because, like I said, some things I'd rather just keep the same old. I got jalapenos, even though I call those jalapenos. I got like lots of sauces, teriyaki. I don't use that very much. But yeah, you don't have to be perfect at keeping your fridge organized. As long as you know where the food is and you don't actually leave vegetables buried under here. Like I said, I just have like certain things in here. I put my meats in here because I'm going to have to divide those later on. I got carrots still. I got some limes in there. But yeah, you don't have to be perfect at organizing your fridge. It kind of looks packed in here, but I'm going to freeze some of these cheeses, the one I'm not using. But the thing is, you don't have to be perfect at it. I still have those pita things. I actually have to learn what to make with these pitas, because you're supposed to stuff them with some foods and stuff. The only flour I normally keep in my fridge, you say keep all your gluten-free flours in here. I can't fit them all in here, so I have the almond flour in here, though. So, yeah. But you don't have to be perfect. If people say you're hoarding food, you're probably wasting half of it. Some of us waste food. We don't try to. We apologize to God and all that jazz, but the thing is, we don't try to waste food. Some of these things can go past their expiration date and they don't go bad, but you got to look up the research which ones actually go bad. Kind of like this guy had this can of soup that he had for 50 years and it was still good. And I know that sounds gross, but then his friend had a can that was older than that, and I think his friend passed away. He had like a can of soup, just like this one, only it was a different brand name. I think it was a Campbell's one. It was 100 years old. That one was moldy. So it actually lasted 50 years, but I don't know which soups do. I'm just saying, if some of these have expiration dates. If the beans have an expiration date, they're still good. Just like rice and everything. Anything that's not open, if it tastes stale, don't eat it. You know, you just gotta try. Try to organize the best you can. I mean, I have to put all my machines over here by my, I wash my heavy-duty tin foil, but that's completely normal. I have a food sealer I haven't even used yet, and I gotta remember to use that. I got my old bowls down there, and, you know, I organize this kitchen the best I can. Up here I keep all the stuff, the extra containers I have. The way my dad had it set up, I keep it the way that it is. I got my new bowls up there. These are old bowls I'm still using until I get rid of them. But I have all my machines down here. I have a food dehydrator. I'm supposed to make banana chips because I still got those bananas from my other haul and stuff like that. But it's okay to have a messy kitchen. You don't have to be ashamed of it. I got my refunds down there, and I got 2 containers behind that I put my oil in, and my friend takes it and throws it out for me. Now, the thing I was talking about with this, I'd actually break off a couple pieces. To keep it from, like, slouching over, you want to put it in a full glass of water. And you might want to change it if it looks like it's getting slimy, that's when you change it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the haul, and you could see a little bit of my kitchen mess. I mean, I got, like, a bowl right there that's got food scraps in it, and I dump it in this barrel thing, and my friend takes it for me. Of course, I got my ear swabs over there. I'm just put them there because I was trying to do this haul the best I could. I got like a mixer in the back. I got my Vitamix. The Vitamix only had a year or two warranty on it. Kind of like my new computer and stuff like that. And then the Keurig and stuff, and of course the food processor. Yeah, I think it's sad food stamp people want you not to have extra money, but you have to have emergency money, like when you pay for the taxes, because it takes me 2 years to get the tax money. Like the other half, I usually save it around September. I'll save $300, and then in the beginning of the month, I'll try and save $200 to get to $500, because it's around $400 something. But everybody has different taxes. But remember, you don't have to tell people when you're saving money. Those are emergencies. You have to pay those bills and stuff. If you need extra food, and they're cutting the food down, they used to give us double the food prices and stuff. Like, or double the food money like they give it in the beginning and the end of the month. They're only giving one payment now. My friend says that's stupid, and people say it's because foreign people are coming to our country. I don't know what the excuse is. I don't care what people are in this world. I mean, I voted for Trump. I don't care if people hate Trump. I mean, Trump's better than Biden because Biden's stupid. I wish I could handle being a president, but I can't. I'm a diabetic. I could only do certain things. You know, you can only do so much with all this nonsense around the world. I'm just glad those evil people aren't up in this town. I'm not mentioning my town where I'm at, but yeah, I'm just glad they're not up here. But the thing is, I do pray to God that the world will one day get better. Or at least have a better system. I mean, if I could handle being a president, I would automatically go after the crooked politicians, including Pelosi and all those psychos. I'd empty their bank accounts and make them pay for the damage they did around this world, because it's getting sicker and sicker. I pray to God that the world will get better one day. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my kitchen haul, even though it's a mess, but I know a lot of you people that have messy kitchens understand that. Anyways, you take care, and God bless. Love you all.